So Jordan, what's in your sights for today? That's right. He's sick.
That is why USAID has placed countering corruption at the top of our development agenda.
So today we're going to be talking about USAID. We're going to go into a little bit of detail, and I really want to get into it substantially.
Oh, yeah.
Now, if you go to USAID.gov, type it in the thing, just give you a white screen. However, I needed to find out their mission statement and what their whole purpose was. I mean, I didn't know anything about this entity until Elon Musk started to, get into it. So anyway,
Let's just try to be supportive.
if there is a thing called the Wayback Machine, I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with this. It's web.archive.org. Okay, you can go to this website and you can go back in time to see what USAID was all about. So what I did was, and I did this today, early today, and I'm only talking about it because you need to do this yourself and fact check what I'm doing. I want you to do this, okay? Type in Wayback Machine, type in USAID.gov, and then pick a time in history. And then you'll find what you're looking for, trust me. So, or you're gonna find what I'm looking for, you're gonna do it yourself. So I wanted to know what they did. So I went, what we do area. I clicked on that, and right in the middle of the page on the top, it says anti-corruption. Now, this is so f***ed up because the entire USAID is one corruption individually thing. This is ridiculous. This is so ridiculous. They're anti-corruption, but they're a corrupted organization from the get-go. Which is it? I can't believe it. So I click on, I'm sorry, this is so funny. I click on the anti-corruption. This is so funny. And they go into detail and how they will become anti-corruption. So they do this to make you have a feel-good moment that they're anti-corruption. But I'm just so blown away about the verbiage here that it doesn't make any sense because the entire entity is a corrupted business model to begin with. So let me read some of this to you. It's just so funny. I'm going to have this entire verbiage in the description below so you can read it yourself because it's absolutely disgusting to see as they are a corrupted entity. Oh my God. Listen to this.
Corruption undermines national security and the rule of law, stunts development and equitable economic growth, exacerbates the impacts of climate change and other shocks, and saps governments of legitimacy, eroding faith in democracy itself. That is why USAID has placed countering corruption at the top of our development agenda.
Oh, hell no!
Oh my God. Read it yourself, make up your own mind, but I started laughing out loud, and it's absolutely disgusting that they're anti-corruption, but they're a corrupted agency to begin with. So I'm just in awe. This sucks. I'm glad they're getting to the bottom of it, but this is ridiculous. So remember, the Wayback Machine. It's insane. You should definitely check it out. My biggest problem that I have with USAID is that we stole from ourselves, which means that the United States of America is internally corrupt. And Donald Trump and Elon Musk has made this public and known. This is really bad news. We essentially, or they, have essentially spent $1 billion per week is essentially what they did. So I'm going to be going over a couple of things that they actually spent money on, and it's actually disgusting that it actually happened. Now, my opinion is that the ledger or the itemized list of information based off of what it says, I don't believe that it's actually true. I think it's a fake entry, and the money did not go to any foreign aid. Doge is on top of this. They're going to actually find out where the money has gone. So, I'm going to go over a couple of things that's going to make you throw up. And I'm doing this show by myself this week. Jordan is feeling under the weather. He actually has the flu.
How you doing, buddy?
So that said, let's go over a couple of things that, well, more than a couple. This is actually going to, so $7.9 million to teach, SRI Lincoln journalists how to avoid binary gender language.
Damn!
$20 million for a new Sesame Street show in Iraq.
Oh, hell no!
$4.5 million or more to combat disinformation in Kazakhstan. I mean, these are all made up things. It really should say $4.5 million for a new luxury yacht for Pelosi. That's what it really should say. Or $4.5 million to Pelosi's grandchildren. I mean, I'm making that up, but it's essentially is what it actually should read. $1.5 million for art for inclusion of people with disabilities. $2 million for sex changes and LGBT activism in Guatemala.
Can we just drop this?
$6 million to transform digital spaces to reflect feminist democratic principles. $6 million.
Damn!
That makes no sense. It's like such a stupid entry in the log here. $2.1 million to help the BBC value the diversity of Libyan society, whatever the hell that is. $10 million worth of USAID funded meals, which went to Al-Qaeda linked terror groups. What? Oh my God. $25 million for Deloitte to promote green transportation in the country of Georgia. $25 million. Really? $2.5 million to promote inclusion in Vietnam. I don't think any of these are true. These are, like I said, these are all false entries. $16.8 million for a separate inclusion group in Vietnam. Again, fake entries. Trump or Elon, if you actually get a chance to watch this video,
I'm such a fan.
these are all fake entries. Find out where it really went. $5 million to Eco Health Alliance, one of the key NGOs funding bat virus research at the Wuhan lab. Oh! $20 million for a group related to a key player in the Russian Gate impeachment hoax. Wow, there's a payoff. $20 million to pay somebody off. It doesn't make any sense. I'm really starting to think that, like I said, all these entries, all these ledger entries are fake. They really went to somebody in the United States. Hopefully Elon Musk and Trump can actually find out who it actually went to. So all these have been nothing but wasteful fraud within our own government. Within our own government, this is disgusting and sickening. I can't believe it. I'm at a loss. I'm really saddened that our taxpayer dollars the 4.5 trillion that we make per year is literally pissed away for this garbage, this absolute 100% total bullshit of funding that means absolutely nothing. And they're actually funding terror groups. So I really seriously think that they fund all the terror that has ever happened in the United States. Anything. Plane crashes, all three that actually happened were probably previously funded with the previous administration. I mean, come on, this is a little ridiculous. The amount of power they have over on the American people. And there should be a checkbox that I don't want to send my taxes to the U.S. government. There should be a checkbox stating I only want 2% of my salary to go to government agencies. Because the way they're doing this right now, we're giving money without having any knowledge of what it's being used for. We the people should have control over that. Well, no, you're mishandling our money. No, you don't get any more. And then all this stuff would stop. I mean, essentially, that's what Elon and Doge is all about. And I really highly think that this is a really great way and to stop all this total nonsense. I'm impressed. This is working out very well. I just hope it doesn't spark a civil war because of the amount of mishandling of funds. And if this happened to any individual of Americans, say, I think 80% of the Americans have horrible credit, I think that all should be expunged and forgotten about. Because if the U.S. government, our own country that we live in, can't handle money and they don't get penalized for it at all, they continuously borrow and no one thinks the wiser, that should happen to every single American. So I did hear a little rumor that they're thinking about, I'm not sure if this is true, giving $1 million per person, working Americans, $1 million each. I mean, I'm not sure how true that is, but the amount of money that it's been wasteful, they can actually afford it with no problem whatsoever and still be ahead. So this episode, I believe, is done. I didn't want to make it too long because Jordan is not here. He actually has the flu. I hope he feels better. And if you guys obviously like this video and you like what you saw this evening, please let me know. Take care.